everybody, I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux, and we are going to be playing a little bit more NASCAR Heat Evolutions, just something to pass the time. This afternoon, over like maybe the next hour, we're going to do a handful of races, sit here and drink some store brand Red Bull and see what I can manage. Let's see, we're at race 6. The current season standings, I am currently 15th with one win. I actually won the Daytona 500 at the beginning of the season. Finished second in the next race and haven't done a whole lot else since. The last 3 races have been kind of rough. So, hoping that Martinsville might turn things around for me, although historically it's a horrible track for me, but we shall see what happens. If you would like, hop into the chat, say hello. I would love to chat with whoever might drop by, even though since I'm playing NASCAR, it may be a little difficult for me to talk and race at the same time. So I'm going in right now and pulling up the chat and getting everything set up in the game. Got to go back into the channel and pull up the video. And here we are, back in the chat. So here we go to qualify at Martinsville. I'm hoping for the best here because overall it hasn't really been that great. Woo! Don't need that. That wasn't a good couple of turns. Right there's probably going to be the best lap I've ever done here. Holy crap. Joey Logano. Not cool at all. It's as good as I'm going to get. 23rd. I'm not real thrilled with it. But we'll see how I go. Like I said, I would like to at least maintain the top 16 without the I'd like to maintain the top 16 without the actual wins helping me. Crap. That's it. Qualified 20th. That is absolutely better than nothing. I will take 20th, even though I am starting on the outside. Probably end up being 24th or 26th by the time the first lap ends. Holy crap. The race didn't even start. We're going to get a mulligan there. That was not cool at all.
The race is going green. There's a green flag. Turn 1. Car left. Car high.
I decided not to use the PlayStation camera today just for the fact that I just didn't feel like it.
Stay high. Still there. Car low. Clear high. There's trouble in turn 1. Clear high. That was a great lap. Car low. Clear high. Still there. Clear low. 5 laps to go. Car low. All clear. Car low. Still there. Car low. Car low.
God, I'm trying to stay down low, but it ain't. It's not
Still
working.
there. All clear. Clear high. All clear.
Ah,
Car low.
God, they keep diving on the inside of me.
Clear low. 2 to go. Still there. All clear. Last lap. Car low.
There's no way I'm going to let Danica pass me.
All clear. Car low. All clear. We'll get him next time.
I managed to maintain 23rd even after a slight wreck. Now in 17th, which I am not real happy about that. I am, however, kind of looking forward to Texas. I've been getting a little bit better at this track.
Go, 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 go.
Hopefully that's not gonna hurt my time. I will be here for a little under an hour. outside. It's a good little side-by-side race, though. Ooh, and that's over. 13th. Not bad, not bad.
Go, 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 go.
Woo! I actually hit the pace car. It's the first time I've ever done that. When I turn forward, take the green flag. .332. So here's probably the best lap. Oh yeah. 4th. There was no way that wasn't going to be a good lap.
Go, 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 go.
Welcome, viewers, to the NASCAR Heat Evolution Timber Loot Crate. Must be in the instructions on our website, UntitledNerdNetwork.com, or on any other of our videos. I don't know if we're going to be able to take this one high or not. Fourth place again. Good times. Apparently the internet's showing it's kind of slowing down a little. Not really sure what's going on there. I am 4th place now. That's where I'm going to start the race, and I am very happy with that.
Race is going green. There's the green flag. Carlo. Carlo. Carlo.
No way I'm going to let that happen.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I have to take it easy.
Carlo. 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 Clear low. Carlo.
All the way back in 18th already.
All clear.
I Just suck at all this heavy traffic nonsense.
Car high. All clear. Clear high. Car low.
Oh, God bless. And here we go again.
Set. The race is going green. There's the green
I'm
flag.
going to figure out how to get by everybody.
Car low. Car low. Get set.
Like at this point, it's just freaking practice.
Green flag. You're 3 wide. Car low. Car low. Stay high. Still there. Clear low. Car low. Clear high.
This is crazy.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. You're 3 wide. Car low. Car low. Still there. Car low. Still there. Clear high. All clear.
I'm very surprised the car didn't go out on me there. Spin around or whatever it might have been.
Still there. You're all clear. Car low. Still there. 5 laps to go. All clear.
Like I have a car good enough to win if I could just maintain.
Still there. Clear high.
I realize I took about 6 mulligans at the beginning of this race, but whatever.
Still there.
Not really sure who to follow.
Stay low. Still there. Car high. All clear.
He's just all over the place.
Still there. Still there.
Okay, 2 more laps to go. I'm not above
Still there.
wrecking the unholy crap out of a car to try and win a race.
Stay low. Still there. Car high. Clear high. All clear.
Holy crap.
There's trouble in third
So I just took Brad Keselowski out in order to win the race.
lap.
And now I'm in clean air and feeling pretty good about it. So, no regrets. Unless I end up getting passed right here at the end because I busted up the front of my car.
There's a wreck in turn 1.
And no, I'm going to end up winning the race.
Great job.
This has just kind of been a slow day today. Played a little bit of Skyrim earlier. Did a little bit of Facebook and web stuff. Nothing major. Tomorrow's a new comic book day. If you're in the Chattanooga area, be sure to drop by Trinity Flux. Got 1.7 million out of this one particular race, so that's probably going to be enough to upgrade my car a little bit more. Never in a million years thought I'd win at Texas, but check that out. What a neat little trophy. Got some money to upgrade the car. Here comes Bristol, which historically has been my best track. I didn't do too good there last time. I ended up getting like 6th or 7th, I think. Oh yeah, I got 15 million now. That's exactly what I need. Fluid Dynamics software. Let's go ahead and buy that. The only thing I've got left is that one last for 18 mil. Maybe I'll be able to get that before the end of the season. Like a sponsor, everything's looking good there. Nice. Very nice. Standings currently 13th with 2 wins. Less than 100 back, but still, that's quite a gap. I don't think I'll actually be bleeding the points again, but who knows? I might hit a hot streak. Let's see what I can manage at Bristol for qualifying. Okay, I had the car turned all the way to the right, but I still managed to run into the back of that. Right now I'm 6/10 in front of AJ Allmendinger. I'll go ahead and say that's it. Qualified first. Going on to the second round now.
Go, 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 go.
Managed to miss the car in front of me that time. Holy crap, it was almost a wreck. Guess I was braking too hard and kind of upset the car a little bit. Holy crap. Qualified first that time. All right, going into the final
Go, 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 go,
session.
go, go.
Qualifying. All right, qualified on the pole. I will gladly take that one.
Get set. The race is going green. There's a green flag. On high. All clear.
Holy crap, I can see the tail end of the field there. Hi there in the chat. Don't exactly, I can't look to see who it is just yet, but I did say that you were saying hi. Welcome to the stream. Kind of racing right at the moment, so I can't really talk too much. Holy crap, can't let that happen. I don't know what happened there. In a big old pack of cars. Wow. I do a little NASCAR racing this afternoon. I got probably 30-40 minutes before I gotta turn the system off and head into town. But doing quite well. 218 grand to win. 1.7 million between sponsorship money and everything else. That is, I believe, for the first time ever, 2 wins in a row for me. Bristol has also kinda, by default, become my track. Hoping for some good stuff at Richmond here. We'll see. But welcome everybody to the stream. I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network. Hit the subscribe button. Enter to win our loot crate in September, as long as you're in the continental United States. We're giving away a loot crate to one lucky subscriber in September. The theme is robotic. It's going to have stuff from Star Wars, Star Trek, Mirror Universe, Aliens, and Blade Runner, the new Blade Runner movie that's coming out. It's going to be pretty cool. But we are doing giveaways. We're going to be at Wizard World Nashville on September 8th through the 10th. Have our own table set up. Come by and see us. It's going to be pretty fun. Richmond ain't too bad right now. It's a pretty nice little track. Now that I've got a decent car. Eighth, which I will gladly take to get into session 2. I may do a race or 2 online after this before the stream ends, just to kind of show everybody, you know, what can go on. I haven't had too much luck on online races. People tend to just want to wreck. You know, I'll be side by side with a guy and he'll just veer over into me, wreck me out, and I'll complain about it, and he'll be like, well, I won. I know how to drive, you know. Stuff like that. Had some issues before when I tried streaming. People don't know how to drive on the online races. They just want to wreck people. I'm not a huge fan of that. Eighth place again. So it looks like I have about an 8th place effort. Pretty funny.
Go, 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 go.
Even though I would like to maybe get 7th, that way I could be on the inside line. I don't like that outside. I tend to fall back quite a bit. But I'm assuming that the airflow improvements on my car have actually paid off. Looking good so far. Oh, that wasn't good at all. Try one more lap.
That was your best lap ever.
Excellent. Qualified second. I pulled off a really good lap to wrap that up. Ended up qualifying on the outside of the front row.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car low. Car high. Clear high. Car low. Car low.
I don't like daytime Richmond races. Just doesn't have that same atmosphere. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it.
Stay high. Still there.
There's Neil Bell's favorite saying. The guy's like, still there? Every time I go into his own stream, I always say that in the comments. Still there? God. Like, I don't want to push the car too hard because I'm afraid I'll go spinning out, but
Stay low. Still there. You're all clear. That was a great lap. Still there. You're all clear.
whew, car's tied off really bad. Like horribly tied off.
Here you go. Car low. Clear low.
Holy crap, I made it.
Still there.
Now I just gotta get first, which probably ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna end up finishing second at Richmond. Best race I've ever had here, by far.
Top five.
That's crazy. Oh, looks like I'm back in action. Speed rating of 99. Looking really good. Yeah, I'm going to end up with more money than I normally get for winning a race a lot of times. That's great. And I'm up to the top 10 in points. That is sweet. Go ahead and finish that event. Things are looking really good. Of course, you know I'm about due for a bad race. Even though Talladega's coming up. So far, this is the best three race string I've ever been able to put together on this game. First, second. All All right. Now, this is going to be kind of a long qualifying session, so everybody just kind of bear with me. I find it about as boring as y'all do. One car out here doing 2 laps, and then if I make it in the top half of the field, I got to go another 2 laps. So it just kind of rolls with it like that. So just kind of stick with me. I was actually talking, tell you a story while I'm qualifying. I was talking to both my younger cousin, who's about 3 years younger than me, along with my oldest cousin, who is about 4 years older than me. They're brothers, and me and my younger cousin used to play all the NASCAR games up until probably about 05 or so. Used to play against each other quite a bit. And he and I actually, New Year's Eve 1998, I stayed the night at this house. Granted, I think I was like 14, maybe 15. Yeah, I was 15 at the time. And we decided to have a 500-mile race at Talladega on NASCAR 98 to determine the NASCAR champion that year. Like everything else that had happened that year didn't matter. Whoever won this 500-mile race was going to be the champion. And we raced, and he ended up wrecking me on the very last lap because I don't know if anybody remembers, but NASCAR 98, second player could easily crash the first player in the game. But like first player couldn't wreck second player. I don't know, there was like some kind of weird handicap. And so he ends up wrecking me on the last lap because he's player 2, and he like quickly takes me out. Well, he goes across and wins. Well, like I complained because, you know, I mean, at the time, you know, we're just kids. So I go and complain to his dad, and I'm like, you know, hey, you know, he wrecked me, and you know, that ain't fair. You know, we agreed, you know, no rough driving, blah blah blah. And so he was like, is that true? And he's like, yeah. So he actually like took the win away from my cousin and declared me the champion, which I thought was like freaking great. Like we like took my picture with a Polaroid camera and everything. I had the picture forever. I don't know where it went, but that was like a point of contention between he and I for like years. And he like swore he would never do another year-end race with me, like as long as we lived, because I supposedly had screwed him out of that one win. But crazily enough, that was New Year's Eve 1998. Next year will be the 20th anniversary of that freaking, it'll be the 20th anniversary of that race. God, that makes me feel old. I'm going to be 35 next year when that happens. I'm 33 now, about to be 34. But at the same time, I'm getting better at this game. There was a while back where I swore that I wasn't going to be worth a crap at this game. And, you know, oh man, I'm just getting old, blah, blah, blah. But the more time you spend with it, the better you get. It's just crazy. It's not the fact that I'm getting older. It's just the fact that I don't have as much time to spend on one game as I used to, especially with the channel and everything. And I'm actually doing really good now with this game. I mean, I'm not perfect. And I'm not where I used to be, but I'm still respectable. Alright, so here goes my car down the front stretch. good so far. Ooh, almost spun out there. That would have been rough. But I'm trying to get a front row position. I'm pretty sure scrubbing that amount of speed off was probably just enough to not get me the pole.
All right, let's see where
Nope, I ended up qualifying first. I cannot believe it.
At 2.66 miles.
Get set.
Here we go.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car high. You're all clear. Car low.
I tell you, you've not lived until you've heard a whole
Car low.
trying to get in behind him. Get some draft. Once we get up to top speed, I'll be going by everybody, hopefully.
Car low.
I don't want to get back in the pack. That's where I start making mistakes. Wrecking, that kind of thing. If I can stay in the top 3 or so, I'll be fine.
Stay high. Still there. Clear low.
There we go. Looking good. That's the thing, like, this really shouldn't be a possibility, but yeah. And so I will have to leave right after I get done with this race. I had to look over at a message. Got to go pick Amber up from work, so we'll be back a little early tonight. Might actually be able to go and get me some drinks. Who knows? Life happens. Life. And I almost wrecked looking at the messages. I actually did scrape the wall a little bit, let the field catch back up to me. But now I'm concentrating solely on this. Got 2 more laps to go. Looks like I'll be winning again. As long as I don't royally screw up.
Last lap.
Last lap. Coming out of turn 2. Holy crap, I'm like 1.2 seconds ahead already. Point 3, 1.4.
Great job.
And that's the win. Just working my way up. That's awesome. Look at that, 1.8 million. Just pulling in the money left and right in this 4-race stretch. I've actually won 3 races in 4 races. That's awesome. So I'm still in 10th place, I'd assume. Yes. But I'm gaining. Look at that. Only 46 points back now. I've like cut the lead in half. Doing amazing. And I'm now the #1 seed. That is sweet. Won more races than anybody else has so far. What's really weird about the playoff system is like there comes a point where you could just about just say to heck with everything and like just quit a handful of races. I mean, granted that wouldn't be productive, but that's the way the system's set up. Like if you're in the top 30, like let's say you're like the points leader, you've won 5 races, and like really with like 5 or 6 races, 6 races, 7 races to go before the playoffs begin, you're mathematically locked in. And so aside from NASCAR making you race, there would like really be no reasonable obligation to do so. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming on and checking out the stream today. This is actually one of my best streams I've ever had. Let's look at the schedule real quick and look at what I've done today. I started out at Martinsville, finished 23rd, which I really wasn't too happy with, but then we really made up for it. I ended up finishing 1st at Texas, 1st at Bristol, finished 2nd, which was amazing, at Richmond, and then another win at Talladega. So that right there is probably one of, if not the best 4-race stretches. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that is the best 4-race stretch I've ever had at this race now, or at this game. Kansas, I'm looking forward to. Dover, I'm looking forward to. Charlotte, yeah, it's like hit or miss on that track. I'll either do really good or really bad. Pocono, I'm still getting used to. But we are coming up through some of my more difficult tracks, like Indianapolis. I'm good at that race. And that's actually neat that you can actually see they have the Crown Royal race there. That's awesome. It's actually a beer sponsor or a liquor sponsor. That's freaking awesome. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming on today. I've got to hop off, run into town, pick Amber up. Maybe we'll be on streaming tonight if I don't have to go to bed too early. But I appreciate everybody coming on, and we'll talk to everybody tonight. I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, and thanks for watching.